Hello, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, a good morning in any part of the world you are hearing my voice from. My name is JESAM MICHAEL, a crypto lover, a member of the AAS family, the CEO of AFRIQ Arbitrage System. I must tell you, I love every one of you. And I must tell you, congratulations to every one of you who believe in my dreams, who believe in the vision I am driving to the table, I am dragging to the table, I am bringing to the table. I must tell you, thank you for giving me the room to sell them to you. I must tell you, thank you for giving me the room to bring out the pregnancy that was pregnant in me 10 years ago. I must tell you, thank you. And I must not forget to tell you, congratulations for standing by, waiting by, to go into a life-saving platform that is in to rescue gullible members who don't know their left or their right, who are buying into wrong platforms because the leaders say. I keep saying in this room, if you want to walk through, sail through, make it through in this ecosystem, you need to go after knowledge. You need to buy into crypto knowledge. Because if you don't buy into crypto knowledge, you keep buying into wrong platforms. Men will keep introducing you to wrong platforms, wrong, very wrong platforms, and unknowing to you. Because you don't know your left to your right, you keep buying into them. You keep losing your money. You keep doing try and error. Because the saying goes upside there. Buy in early now that is early. Let's go in early before it will crash. No. That is not the saying in this ecosystem. That saying is among them who lack knowledge, who don't have the knowledge, who don't have the depth of the knowledge we are flowing with. Their depthness is so shallow that they refuse to buy into knowledge. So all they can tell or do is to tell you, let us go in early before it will crash us and make out our money, because they fail to go after knowledge. If you can go after knowledge, you stand tall above your peers. You will not be shivering nor shaking when buying into platforms, because you follow details, you scan through, you see through, you study through, you know them. You can ask questions. After asking questions, you can then roll in to do your findings. After thorough research, you can confidently buy into a system and go to bed and sleep. Why? Because knowledge is at work. Knowledge is at work. I have never seen a man who is so knowledgeable that missed the way to the throne. I have never seen. But I have seen a man who lacked knowledge, who is enthroned in the throne. But within a short period of time, because there was no knowledge, neither wisdom, you see them falling from the sky to the bottom, and they will remain in the bottom because there is no knowledge in them to drive them back to the sky where they are coming from. But I've seen men like JESAM MICHAEL, men who were from the bottom pit of life and races, who wake up from the bottom, from the scratch they are, to the top roof, because they buy into knowledge, because they have knowledge, because they acquire knowledge, because they go after knowledge, and knowledge is driving the force behind the race they are running. Let me remind you what you need to know. The government of your country need help. Let me remind you this. The government of the country where you are, we have over 20 countries in this room. The government of your country need your help. Look at the economy of every country is crashing, is going down. At this time, it takes men of wisdom, men of knowledge. It takes men who think out of the box to create system that will stand tall to compete with the falling trend of the economies of those countries. It takes men who will sit down reading the trend, knowing too well news does not flow every day. News has limited time, because if you go with news, you will be expired when the news gets expired. But if you go with the trend has no limit. Trend never fall. Trend keep going. At this time, If you can go after knowledge, you can creatively build a platform that the government of your country can buy into to rescue themselves. At this time, I keep saying, hey, the government of your country never you send to school to come and be working for them to pay you. No, they send you to school to acquire knowledge, and using the same knowledge coming up to build or develop system that will help the country of your government or the government of your country to enable them take tax from you to pay bills. If we can all go after knowledge, if we can embrace knowledge, if we can build with knowledge, if we can think out of the box, if we can calculate out of the box, we can build sustainable platforms that the youth coming after us will be so glad that they meet us. The generation coming after us, they will have our names written in their book of histories, books of records, books of Guinness, saying, hey, there was a man who stand tall against Ponzi, who go against Ponzi, who fought against Ponzi, and he built a platform to fight Ponzi. And today we are all buying into the same platform. If you can go after knowledge. Guys, I want to bring to your notice that we are very close to the door. The bells are ringing. We are very close to the door. Very, very close to the door. We are very, very close to the door. Very, very close to the door. We are preparing for hosting any moment from now. This weekend, AAS will be going for hosting. Immediately the hosting, AAS will be taking off test net. Immediately the test net, AAS may not wait longer to take up the beta testing, which will be just few days from hosting, test net, beta test. Then we prepare for voting to go live. I want to remind you this. We can't spend this much to build a system to make it Ponzi, no. We can't buy all of this. We can't spend this huge amount of money to build a system that will not be sustained. We spend this huge because we want it real. We spend this huge because we want it real. We want to buy into real platform. We want to bring a real platform to the global community. We want to send real platform to the global community. We want the global community to buy into real platform, whereby they can go to their bed and sleep with their two eyes closed. Before I drop this call, we had a meeting, a very big meeting, a successful meeting with the deep team working with me. And we are drawing conclusion to our percentage, which I will bring the good tiding to you very, very soon. Because we are working on bonanza that will be so surprising to the community. As the community grow, as the liquidity pool grow, the percentage will be so massive. This is a community project where the CEO is standing like an investor, not when the CEO is standing as a CEO and investors are standing from the table of investors looking at the CEO from a distance. No, this is a platform where the CEO is in the same lane, the same table with the investors watching from the same page. And everyone doing same trading, making same profit, increasing, growing, answering questions, attending to needs, making sure the platform achieve all that we pray and paid for. So guys, I may be dropping this call from here, but before I would drop this call, listen to this. AAS, the Ponzi slayer, is in to build our wealth. AAS, the Ponzi slayer, is in to better our lives. AAS, the Ponzi slayer, is in to bring that desired financial freedom to our lives. Taking our money from the liquidity pool, running in between 10 exchanges, buying very low, selling very high, returning profit to individual accounts without you lifting a finger. We've never seen this before. running with one of the highest speed on earth, buying very low, selling very high, making sure everything we dreamed of, everything we thought of, everything we planned for before now is coming to fulfillment. I am going to drop it here. My name remains JESAM Michael, JESAM Michael. As we prepare for testnet hosting, beta test, going live, get yourself ready, get your team ready, prepare guys. We are in on our tool, making sure everything we say to the community is coming to fulfillment. My name remains JESAM Michael. Thank you. I love every one of you. My unending desire and passion for you is to see you at the top. I will not rest until I see you at the top. See you at the top, guys. More love. More love. I love you guys. Bye-bye. See you at the top. Bye.